Should I show you guys how I really look? Yeah. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Listen, I have a bonnet on right now because I'm about to take a mean nap. So it is Wednesday, the 13th of December. It's my first official day off from work. So excited as usual. Just a little bit tired, not too tired. I just don't feel too well. I feel a little sick. I feel like a cold coming on. I've been trying to suppress it for the past 2 days. Thankfully it's not progressing, so that's good. That's a good sign, but it's just not completely erased or eradicated, or I'm not completely healed. I took a couple of emergency packets. I just took one just now, actually. I took one yesterday, as well as some Dayquil and some like throat lozenges, stuff like that. So right now I'm just feeling a little nasally. Like I feel it in my head now, because at first I felt to like my throat burning a little bit. My chest was just a little bit tight, and I felt my nasal passages like becoming a little bit more dry. But now it's just like it's all up in here, and like I'm having a little bit of a headache. So hopefully my nap does something. So today is a very exciting day for me. Excuse me. I am going to see Fantasia. Ooh, why am I burping so much? Sorry. I'm going to see Fantasia in Harlem. I think it's Harlem. 125th is Harlem. She's going to be at the Apollo Theater, so I'm going there later on with Karen. Super excited because A, I've never seen Fantasia perform live in person, and 2, is that 1 or did I say A? Maybe I said A. And B/2, I've never been to the Apollo Theater, so it's gonna be pretty cool. The only thing is, like, it's freezing. It's freezing in New York right now, and there's like this wind that does not make the situation any better. So right now it's about 30 degrees, but with the wind it feels you know, less than that. So tonight it's gonna drop down to like 20s, and it's gonna be windy, so it's gonna be cold. And if you're from New York, if you've ever visited New York, like, you know, like the city and also like Long Island are 2 of the coldest places when it comes to like this winter stuff. So I considered taking the train just because I wanted to get there fast, but then I'm like, why am I gonna take the train when I can be in a car with heat? So I'm gonna be driving there to kind of just prevent myself from getting worse. I just know that there's gonna be a lot of traffic because the concert starts around 8, doors open at 7, and you know, between 4 o'clock and 7 o'clock it's like rush hour and traffic and all this other stuff. So it's gonna be a little bit of a ride, but it's okay. At least I know at the end of the night I'm going to be jumping in my car to come back home. Like, I'm not gonna have to wait for anybody or anything to bring me home. So today, this morning, before I came home, I made a stop at the mall to just look. Okay, I was going to just look at some coats because I've been on a search for a green coat and a navy blue coat, like a pea coat. And I found a green coat at H&M once. It didn't look cute and it was really thin, so I returned it. But I've been really thinking about these coats, so I said, let me just go look at a coat. I ended up finding a green coat, which I plan on wearing tonight. And I think I might be having a little bit of a coat problem because I still want a navy blue coat and I want a burgundy coat, and then that's it. And then that's it. I was talking to my boyfriend. He was like, how many coats do you need? Like, what's your problem? But whatever. So yeah, since tonight is a Christmas special, it's like Christmas inspired, I decided to get a red shirt, a red sweater. So I'm hoping I'm not looking too tacky because I want to wear the green coat, I want to wear the red sweater, but it's gonna be cold. So even if I close the coat up, like, you won't really see that I'm wearing red underneath. So I don't know, hopefully it works. Well, I'm just stopping to say hello you know, I'm not gonna just pop up out of nowhere, you know, recording. I'm gonna nap for a little bit. It's about 12:30 right now, so I'm gonna sleep till about 5. Get dressed and be out hopefully by 6, and then I will hopefully be in Harlem by like 7:30, and maybe I could circle around looking for parking or whatever the case is. So I'm gonna see you guys a little bit later. Listen, so let me give you guys a quick update of what's happening right now, and I'm not happy. So I left my house at 6:30 with the intent to be at the Apollo Theater by 7:30 because the doors open at 7. Show starts around 8 o'clock. I'm supposed to have basically 30 minutes to spare, maybe to look around for parking, park in the parking lot, go to the bar, get a drink, go do something. I'm still stuck in traffic. I've been stuck in traffic for like the past 40 minutes. I'm nowhere close to the Apollo Theater. I'm surrounded by idiots, pure idiots, and I had to put on gospel because I feel myself getting upset. I'm trying not to use any profane language, but like, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous, like with a capital R. And it's like everybody around me is just acting stupid. People trying to like look at this one. Look at this one. I really don't know when I'm gonna get there. Like, you guys know how I feel about being late. I made sure to leave on time. I left on time with 30 minutes to spare. All of those 30 minutes that I had to spare have been spent with me sitting in traffic. Like, I'm not off to a good start at all. All right, another update. I'm in better spirits now. I'm about 5 minutes away. I'm gonna make it on time. I'm gonna make it there by like 7:50, so that's good. I want to send a special shout out to this deodorant that I'm wearing, the one from what's this thing called again? Arm & Hammer. Because you know how sometimes when you be stressed, you be sweating. I'm not sweating at all. So shout out to this deodorant. It's working. If anybody is interested, check it out, I guess. So I'm gonna see you guys in a few. I gotta get dressed, finish putting my clothes on and stuff. I have my boots off, all this other stuff. I'm gonna see y'all inside. Edges still laid?
No, they're Prime. I have to go to Amazon Prime and get new edges, guys. 2-day shipping.
It smells like pollution. And mesothelioma. Guys, happy, let me tilt you guys correctly. Happy Friday. Lisa, it's the 15th of December, okay? And I'm feeling good, feeling great, feeling so excited today. The last you saw me, it was on Wednesday when I went to see Fantasia at the Apollo Theater. And at first, I didn't want to, like, you know, I didn't want to guarantee that I will have footage and I'll have like a separate video. Because you guys know how I feel about seeing people perform live. You never know what the crowd is gonna be like. And I've been places where you can't even hear the artist because the crowd is just so loud and they're so into it. So, I mean, fortunately but unfortunately for me, unfortunately I had like a heckler around me. He was a little bit too, I don't know what honestly, I'm not trying to be shady. I don't know if it was a man or a woman, but that person was a little bit too loud for my liking. And the thing is, they were a little bit too close to me. Like, they were just, I think, one row ahead of me and like a couple of seats down. So everything that person said, it was like so loud, and I knew that my camera was gonna pick it up, and we were seated a little bit far up, so it's not like we can directly pick up what Fantasia's saying over what the guy or woman was saying. So with all that said, I did get good footage though, and I have like a over 20 minutes of just content. And honestly, Fantasia didn't pull out my edges, she pulled out my hair, like all of it. So I will definitely give Fantasia all of my money the next time she comes to New York. I don't care what it is. I don't care how much it costs. I'm going to see her. She is an amazing, you hear me? Amazing performer. She puts on a show. And you know what's crazy is that, hold on, sorry.
trying to look for somewhere to throw this garbage. You know how sometimes like artists have mishaps and it's not their fault. It's always like a technical issue that can potentially occur when you're having a live performance. When I went to see Tank at the BB King's, he had a technical issue and he tried to like push through it as, you know, and some people would say that that's what a real artist does. Like they don't let that stop them. Like one monkey doesn't stop the show, they still try to go through with it. And that's cool, but like when I'm looking back at the footage and I'm listening, I'm like, this sounds horrible. It sounds horrible. Like in person, you're not really, it may not be that bad because you're still, you know, you're vibing, you're singing or whatever. But when you look back at whatever it is that you recorded, and if you're trying to have like a keepsake, it doesn't make any sense. So Fantasia had a situation, and I'm sorry if you guys are shaking, but Fantasia had a situation where her sound was acting funny. She was like, she hit you with the church, okay, with that choir, let's stop it right here. And she says, y'all gonna fix this sound. She said, these people paid good money. Okay, and I was like, yes, honey, because your tickets weren't that expensive, but they weren't cheap. They weren't $15, $20, that's $20, okay? I paid a good amount of money to come see you, and it was cold that day. So she was like, these people paid good money to come and see me, and I'm not gonna give them a crappy show. So she was like, y'all better get it together. So, you know, she gave them a couple of seconds or whatever. And then she started singing. She goes, no, this is not it. This is me just giving, like, we just doing like a test run right here. So she started walking around the stage, trying to like make sure that like there's no feedback or no weird, you know, sounds that are going to occur when she's in her zone. And after that was fixed, everything went beautiful. Like Fantasia. And you know what I respect? Remember, like when you guys saw the footage, I was late. I was so late and I was so frustrated, so ticked off. I ended up getting to Harlem around like 7:50. The show was gonna start at 8. Now I'm like, okay, let me see if I can try to find parking on the street and not have to park in a parking lot. As I'm driving around, just aimlessly looking for parking, I found a parking lot. Part of me said, just go and drop your car in the parking lot. Like, don't even try to look for parking on the street. And then something was like, just keep circling around and look for some parking on the street. As I'm circling around, I'm not finding anything, and crazy me, I couldn't even remember where the parking lot was. So here I am just driving up these streets, and if you know Harlem, like especially like in that 125th area, a lot of the streets are just in the same direction. It's not like one is a one-way going left and one is a one-way going right. A lot of them were like one-ways going to the same side. So I'm looking like, honestly, it's a wrap. I'm getting frustrated, I'm getting hot, I'm all flustered, time is ticking, and I'm like, I don't know how many opening acts she might have. I don't know, I don't know what I'm gonna miss. I ended up walking into the theater around 8:25-ish, and around that time, her opening act, which her name is Demetria. You guys know her if you've watched Tyler Perry's House of Pain, and I'm not sure if she might have acted on a couple of like Medea's Medea's plays or like Medea's movies, but definitely if you watch The House of Pain, she's the mother that played the crackhead. So most recently, I've definitely noticed that she's been trying to make a move into music, and I saw her one time on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, I believe, and I saw her perform on the Soul Train Awards when I was watching it the other day. So she was Fantasia's opening act, and literally like when I walked in and they showed me where my seat was, I went to the bar, got me a drink real quick, and next thing you know, I hear talking about, thank you for being so patient, and now we're going to introduce Fantasia. So it's like, if I kept on walking around, circling around, acting stupid, looking for parking, by the way, I found parking on the street, so okay, I would have missed, the opening. I would have just missed the beginning. So thankfully I got there on time. I got the whole show, the whole experience. Fantasia, yes honey. So there are a few more people that I actually want to see in concert. After that, my life is set, like, because I respect singers and performers, real singers, real performers, okay? So yeah, I got footage. I'm not sure if I'm gonna upload it before or after this vlog, but whatever I do is gonna be linked somewhere so you can actually like enjoy as much as I enjoyed. So it is Friday. I'm actually on my way to the mall right now because when I came and got my sweater on Wednesday, did I tell you I got a sweater? I think I did. When I came and got my coat, I bought a coat and I bought a sweater. I also bought a couple of pairs of jeans, and I don't like how they fit. They fit a little suspicious. So I'm just gonna return them. I'm not even gonna waste my money and act like it's gonna fit another time or I can grow into them. I'm just gonna return them and make a stop at Best Buy to see if I can get a memory card, because guys, I ran out of footage. I ran out of space, rather. I ran out of space when I was recording the her performances. I mean her songs and stuff, like her sets. And like Karen, I was like, Karen, I ran out of space. And the thing is, I couldn't use my camera on my phone because I was so far up, the quality was looking crazy. And Karen was like, you gonna delete some stuff or what? So I ended up having to delete some stuff, things that weren't too like important, but I like to keep things to look back on them. So I'm gonna go get a memory card today, another one. I have a few of them. I have a couple of them that are this. I have 164, 232s. I would say I'm gonna buy like another 64, or if I can find like a 128, like that's a good deal, then I'll do that. I'm gonna go buy that with the money that I'm gonna get back from H&M, and I might go get some panties today. You don't know. Victoria's Secret was having a sale the other day and I missed it. My mom told me to go check them out. They had a maybe I should go straight to H&M. Let me go straight to H&M first and come around to Best Buy. So my mom was telling me that they had like a 7 for $28 sale, 7 underwears for $28 at Victoria, but I don't know. I was playing. I wasn't, you know, really into it. And then like now, I'm like, I really should have gotten it. Like, is it just me? Ladies, leave your comments below, please, because I've been having this debate with some people, and I think it's just me. Do your underwear start to like lose their elasticity after a while? And I'm like, and I don't mean like after years of wear. I'm talking about like after a couple of washes. They start to feel and look a little bit different than what, like, how they were when you got them. Like, I was speaking to my aunt about it, and she was saying, I don't know what type of underwears you're buying, but maybe you shouldn't buy the ones that's like the 5 for $25 or like the 7 for whatever. She goes, I normally buy the ones that are just a little bit more expensive, like the 3 for whatevers. And I was talking to like one of my coworkers at work, and she's like, I don't know, Kim, I don't know if maybe it's you. But the thing is, and it might just be because I do this, growing up in a Caribbean household, and I'm gonna say Caribbean household because that's all I know, okay? I'm black, but I'm Caribbean. Growing up in a Caribbean household, you are raised early. You are taught early to wash your underwears by hand. Wash your underwear by hand. Wash it while you're in the shower or whatever. I don't know if I'm rubbing too hard, if I'm scrubbing too hard, if it's like I'm not delicate. Because of course, if you put your underwear in the washing machine just kind of like just tosses it around in the water and cleans it. But if you wash it by hand, you like really, you know, vigorously cleaning it. I don't know if that's a factor. I don't know if that's the reason why my underwear starts stretching out, but something's got to give, because I can't be replacing underwears every so often. Like, it doesn't make sense. I'm gonna still go get them. Maybe if they still have the 7 for $28, I'm gonna get it. If not, I'm gonna get whatever they have, like the 5 for whatever. And what else is on the agenda for today? It's gonna snow a little bit later. It's gonna snow in like the next 2 hours. It's about 12 o'clock right now. So I don't know. I wanted to go out. I still want to go out. It's not like a past tense. It's like a present feeling. I want to go out, but I don't know how the weather's gonna make me feel. Like, I mean, you know, there's two types of New Yorkers. You know, there's the ones who don't care. They're gonna weather the storm and they're gonna go out and have a great time. And there are some of us who just see one drop of any type of precipitation and we're like, is it worth it? Let me work it. I put my thing down, flip it in. All right, let me stop. Let me go inside. I'll see y'all in a few. Okay, so just came from Victoria's Secret and Pink. I don't know where I've been, but I think Victoria's Secret and Pink are kind of separate now. They're trying to, I guess, appeal to different markets. So I went to Victoria's Secret, it was like buy 3 get 3 free, and then Pink had 5 for $25, I believe. So I stopped and went to both of them and got I guess like different types of underwear. Whoever they're trying to appeal to, I'm both of those people, okay? So I have a good amount of underwear. Now I gotta go home, sift through whatever's looking a little raggedy, toss them out, and make room for these. So next stop is Best Buy, and then I'm going home. Ain't nothing else for me to do unless I come back out later on tonight.
Okay, here we are. So this is $29, 64. Let me see. I think I'm just gonna have to get one of these because I'm not spending 130 nothing on nothing. 32, that's 20. So if I get two of those, then it's gonna be $40. Doesn't make sense. So I guess I think I'm gonna get this one here.
What's up, everybody? Happy Saturday. I look a little dark. I don't like how this is looking. Why does it look so weird? This ain't gonna work. Okay, much better. Happy Saturday. I am actually on my way right now to dinner. Oh my god, the light's gonna turn green. I gotta catch y'all later. Okay, what I was trying to say was happy Saturday. Welcome to another day in the life. I'm actually heading to Sophonie's birthday dinner today. Her birthday is not today. It was on the 12th of this month, but she's celebrating today because she was out of the country. Thankfully, I found parking on the street and I didn't have to look for that long, so I'm not that late. You know, just fashionably late for dinner. So yeah, you know, quick intro before I get the camera all up in people's faces and they're shocked or whatever. So I'm gonna see you guys inside. Did you enjoy your birthday? Well, why is this blurry? Hold on. Is it blurry? Yeah. No, tap the screen. No! Tap the screen. Tap the screen.